Warning: this article contains spoilers for Sharp Objects episodes 1 and 2. After getting off to a harrowing start last week, HBO's Sharp Objects continued to disturb and mystify in its second episode. Amy Adams delves deeper into the troubled character of Camille Preaker, in episode 2, which is titled Dirt. Dirt provides a deeper insight into the town of Wind Gap and its inhabitants. The central event of the episode is the funeral of murdered teen Natalie Keene, played by Jessica Tresca, which Camille attends with her mother Idora, Patricia Clarkson. Natalie's family are in the spotlight at the ceremony. Her mother Jeannie, Jennifer Aspen, gives a eulogy declaring her wish for revenge, and her brother John, Taylor John Smith, is crying uncontrollably. What will happen in Sharp Objects episode 3? The fact that a man is crying disturbs many of the mourners, who equate a man showing emotion with guilt. Camille and her mother wrestle with a journalist's pen and notebook during the ceremony as Idora becomes increasingly unable to hide her resentment for her daughter. A flashback to young Camille, Sophia Lillis, at her sister Marion's, Lulu Wilson, funeral shows that even when she was a child she was starved of affection. Idora, who pulls out her own eyelashes when she is stressed, pushes her child off her lap in disgust. Back in the present, and their bickering over the pen causes Camille's borrowed dress to rip, momentarily revealing her scars. How did Camille get her scars? Earlier in the house, Idora wouldn't let Camille cut her own apple. Before going to the Keene home after the funeral, Camille buys a sewing kit to repair her dress and proceeds to use the needle to prick herself. This is a woman who appears to be addicted to self-harm as much as she is to alcohol and her psychological issues, or demons, as her acquaintance Jackie, Elizabeth Perkins, refers to them. When she sees her younger half-sister Emma, Eliza Scanlon, sneaking vodka out of the convenience store, she pays for her Sprite and gives her a half-hearted warning. Sharp Objects episode 1 recap: the Keene home is filled with small-town folk from Camille's past, and there are some awkward encounters before she explores Natalie's bedroom, which is pink and girly and not reflective of the teen's personality, we're told. Then there's the underlying biases that seem to plague Wind Gap. A poor 8-year-old boy, James Coppice, who lives with his meth-addled mother who is suffering from cancer, says he saw the woman in white take Natalie. The woman in white is some old Wind Gap legend, but Camille questions Police Chief Viscuri, Matt Craven, as to why they discredited an eyewitness and suggests that some want to make the town folklore real. Is Wind Gap a real place? Meanwhile, Detective Richard Willis, Chris Messina, delivers one of the episode's most disturbing scenes. In an effort to figure out who could be strong enough to pull out all of Natalie's teeth with pliers, Chris takes a pig's head into a motel room and yanks its teeth out. He establishes that somebody would need some muscle, so likely not a woman, to achieve this, but is no closer to finding a lead in the investigation. The episode ends with Camille hearing Emma scream in the house. She runs downstairs to find her having some kind of fit, being cradled by Idora, but both are dismissive to explain what happened. How to watch Sharp Objects online. Next week's episode is titled Fix and is set to see Camille face some consequences for publishing her story on Natalie's funeral. Sharp Objects airs on HBO on Sunday nights and Atlantic on Monday nights. Those affected by the issues raised in the show can contact the Samaritans on 116-123 or visit www.samaritans.org.